Here we go, sweet bacon chicken. This is everything you'll need. 1 to 3 chicken breasts, depending on how many people you're cooking for. I'm only cooking for 2 tonight, so I'm using just 1 breast. You'll also need bacon, any kind you'd like, light or dark brown sugar, whichever you have on hand. You'll need some black pepper, cooking spray, you'll want honey, garlic powder, and smoked paprika really makes this dish. You'll need a baking dish and also some kind of bowl or container to mix all the seasoning and brown sugar in. And that's all you need. Preheat your oven to 425 degrees. I'm going to slice my chicken this way to make it kind of thin. Whether you're using 1, 2, or 3 breasts, I always do it this way. Now, I'm going to cut my chicken into bite-sized pieces. You don't have to do this. I have made it just the thin chicken breasts, but my family seems to like it better when I cut it into bite-sized pieces, so that's why I'm doing that, but it's not necessary. There's my bite-sized pieces. Next, I'm going to mix the brown sugar with the seasonings, depending on how much chicken you have. A cup, cup and a half, 2 cups. Measure with your heart when it comes to this. Breaking up the little bits of brown sugar, best I can. And then I'm going to add my seasonings. Garlic powder, black pepper, and smoked paprika. I'm very generous with this. I don't think I've ever used smoked paprika in my life, but it turned out really, really good in this recipe, so I'm very generous with it. And then just mix around with my hands. Coat your baking dish with cooking spray, and then start to dip your chicken pieces. Whether you have thin breasts, you can kind of coat it with the brown sugar seasoning, or like I'm doing with the bite-sized pieces. Just mix them all around, make sure they're really coated, and lay them single layer in your lightly sprayed baking dish. I cut the bacon into thirds. It just makes it easier to kind of place on top of the chicken. So I did switch baking dishes on you. I opted for a smaller one just because the other one just seemed too big. I didn't want the chicken to like be too sparse and spread out. And you can see in the bottom there, the brown sugar is already starting to make a little sauce with the seasonings. We always have this recipe over rice because the rice absorbs the like sauce that the brown sugar and seasonings make. And we just layer the bacon on top. I have seen people like wrap the chicken pieces, but we don't like chewy bacon. Some in our family do, but most people prefer it a little on the crispy side. So that's why we lay it on top like this. Now drizzle your honey over the top, however much you'd like. Mine solidified, so I actually had to scoop it out. It wouldn't drizzle. Cook for 40 minutes on that 425 degrees, and there it is out of the oven. Don't forget to use the sauce in there because that really makes it great. And there you have it, sweet bacon chicken. Beautiful.